All right. Without further ado, let's get into this. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube in 506,000 million trillion and infillion seconds, which exactly is 12 months, 12 weeks, and like 3 months. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell down so the ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you. You can stay notified. Let's see what we're doing. Replace Gus with his wife on screen. I mean, we don't have any Blossom pics like that, but let's get it. Let's get it. It's now. Who's saying that? Wait, am I? Okay, yeah. So it's called Family Leaders Battle V Part 2. It's now. Everyone is distracted by that guy. We need to get the chess pieces now. Why do you think that's going to work? He rushes. You idiot! You can't move now and provoke this guy. The hair is flowing. It's flowing. He go right towards them. The sword is glowing. He go right to Enkidu, that jelly man. Okay? There's like water, there's Shinsu everywhere. It's swirling. The onomatopoeia going JoJo level crazy. He put his hand on him. What is this? What is this? The Shinsu is. Wait, is he controlling the Shinsu in his body? Did he put Shinsu in his body? Is he controlling the flow? It's swirling all over my body. Zero style. Shinsu control technique. Oh snap. The jelly coming out his eyes. Shockwave. Hey, he popped that nigga like a balloon. Hey, yo. It's over. It's over. That's crazy. I went pop. He went pop. So casually. I knew Enkidu was a Rado. But damn, there's one. You're right, one down. You say Hitler dead? Blew that nigga up. Finally, this is what Bam was supposed to do 5 chapters ago. This reminds me of Zahard's golden palm on the hidden floor. Golden palm? Golden pain? Do you mean the golden needle from Mystery Island? Light work, no reaction. Vam, really different person. Vam has more kills than Rack in 3 panels. That's crazy. So pops that dude. They're like, huh? Aguero and Dorsey. Vame. Enkidu. Rachel's shocked too. The chess piece falls by his leg. Just looks down at it. Doesn't really care. He's Bam. Isn't he? Tear that B, put to the B upside down. It's a V now. That's not. I don't know. What's that? What's the actual lie? Isn't he? There's a twinkle in the sky. Kilk. They're shielding themselves while Vam's just standing there. And what? And now what's this? Ah, yes, we can see the family leaders. We can see Gustang, Traumare. Where's Mazino? She looking up. I just woke up, and I already see familiar faces. This is not a fight you should get involved in. Get out of here. I don't want to. So, if you guys want to fight so bad, both of you come attack me. I don't care if there are 2 of you. What are you okay with the 2 of us? Is that what a guy who brought such an unwanted guest would say? I'm confused. Oh, that's loose leg. What? Are you okay with the 2 of us? Is that what a guy who brought such an unwanted guest would say? He just there in his pose, holding his spell. I know of the start not to get involved in you guys' matters, but that's only if you guys don't get involved with me. In what way is our fight considered interfering with you? That's crazy. Looks like it's just there. Looks like it's like, I know I'm him and I'm here, but I gotta be ready at any point to dip or use some type of whites. You know, like he's just like, like he's ready at any given moment to just like pop a spell, bro. When he lectured Bam about controlling wave, Jahad had a flare wave explosion. Oh, you're right. You're right. Remember, take notes, Bam. Yeah, without touching one, Vam stalks through the roof. From the boy to the void. The one who warned Enkidu might have been Rachel. Oh, maybe. Loose like in the cut, Ingerish. Loose like thinks he's part of the team. Don't worry about him. He's nice. He a good six man. Okay, he the phantom six man. Loose like waiting to pull the trigger. I like he doesn't talk. Scary ass. Gustang ready to talk his shit to anyone. Ready to escape at any point. He gotta be ready. He gotta be on point, yo. You gotta allow him. Allow him. He's not built like them. The sound of the fight between you was so loud that I couldn't sleep. Nigga, what? Don't you know that noise pollution is a serious invasion of privacy? You are just spouting anything that comes out of your mouth. You're so ignorant. I don't think you've read a law book. I'm sure you've barely read the instructions on how to prepare a ramen. A ramyun. What the hell? Everyone was bars him up. Even if you don't say it, it's pretty obvious. Bayek Ryun or Princess Zahard, either of them must have threatened to scold you if you didn't stop our fight. That's very true, but how come this guy? Never mind. I heard it all. I heard that you guys decided to play chess, didn't you? If you guys really want to fight, don't do it so noisily and settle your issues peacefully through chess. What is Ramu? I'm guessing ramen, but let me look it up. That was my guess, but I'll look it up. I'm in the black void. Ramyun. Yeah, instant noodles. It's instant noodles. Ramen. Mihawk when he pulled up on Don Krieg for ruining his nap type shit. Loose like a true Smash Bros. Player. He had his finger on the controller input. Oh man, Garam really got leverage, or was it Bayek? Which one? Which one? I don't even know. I guess Garam would be the best one because we know he liked her and hit on her. But and Yuri, he never really hit on that we've seen before. Have we seen him interact with anyone else? Didn't he think Dorsey was cute? Or was it Yura? I forgot. Really feel like it could have been anybody. He looks like he's kind of a simp. Calls Urek too dumb to read the instructions on how to make instant noodles. That's fact. Why is there ramen in the tower? We've already seen them eat ramen in the tower with Nia and Ja Wagner back at the 20th floor and whatnot with Mew Love. So play chess. Whether it's chess or whatever, this is none of your problem. Do not interfere. Disconnect, I'm guessing, towards Mazino. I think you are wrong. I am the one who decides whether I get involved in this or not. And he punches the disconnect. He just punches it. It did not work. It did not work. It did not work. I'm starting to think his fist or the way he punches can just... Because I started to think of this one disconnect, the monster, and Blossom's fire all got just punched downward. And I'm like, is he just so absurdly strong that those things don't work on him? The same way like in Dragon Ball, if your power level has a certain discrepancy and gap, you can't hurt them. Or the same way even with like Ryatsu, I think in Bleach, Soifon's 2-hit, not Suzumushi, what's it called? Suzumushi is it's Tosen's ability. Anyway, she has like her like 2-hit kill. Didn't work on Aizen because his Ryatsu's way much. I wonder if it's one of those things like he's just stronger than them. It doesn't matter. Or do his punches defy like normal laws and conventions and intangible concepts in the tower? So he punches it. Looks like it broke space. Disconnection. It's always amazing to watch. But this guy, he entered the tower and got trapped and can't get out. Is that a joke? How wild this guy is. Here, Gustin uses the word ignorance with wild. He talks about Urek being a brute who's not cultured. Also about the brute force he has. That fist is absolute violence. That can break the laws of the tower. Comparable to Blossom's flame of absolute destruction. Comparable. However, that guy can't destroy the disconnection indefinitely. It won't be easy for him to destroy a disconnection at full power without thinking about it. I'm sorry, but interrupting and bragging like this, I don't think it's too polite. Is he sent that attack towards? Who's that attack going towards? Mazino? Yes, Suzume Bachi. Thank you, Suzume Bachi. That's what it was. Suzume Bachi. Ramen, instant ramen, garum. I think it was garum for anyone. Bayek, Urek. I think it was Bayek who said it. He has girl one and girl two on his phone. No mention of the red light guys. Okay, Urek, keeping the truth close to the vest. What scans do my read? The same one every week at comic.io. You telling me the strongest man to tower is being treated like an errand boy? I guess. People in the tower are willing to put more respect on my guy Urek's name. Nice hacks, but take a look at this fist. Susumebachi, he's a whale stuck in a fish bowl act, basically. Gustan cooked him. I think his fists are like anti-Shinsu. What am I reading the TL notes? I don't know, I forgot. Violence and ignorance. Urek is a young nigga. Urek is just like me. Got those violent hands. Comparable in terms of their nature, I guess, of breaking the laws and absolute destruction of the tower. Okay, so Gustang does something. I see Tramray powering up something. Yes, they're attacking Mazino again. Okay. If you're tired of fighting amongst yourselves, go home before some fisherman catches the fish out of the water. He means before someone takes advantage of the situation. By fisherman, he means opportunist. By fisherman, do you mean me? Question mark. Is that loose leg? Nope. It's Vam. Baby? Oh, he thinks it's still Bam. Okay. He goes behind Tramare. The Shinsu. The water. And hits Tramare in the fucking back. The wave control. Yes, sir. And it's black. Oh, purple? Black? Black Shinsu. Okay. While Mazino's over there in his fighting stance looking. Trauma's bleeding. He's dropping to the ground. Hi. They're all looking. There's Loose Leg. Loose Leg, can you not sense your Lord and Savior in there? My Lord. My Lord V. The demonic ass. Look at him. Demonic. Long time no see. Guys. That's a short chapter, actually. It was short. Okay. 25th backshot is crazy. I can't wait till Loose like my God. Blew his back out, 2 down. Yeah, he got back shots. He got back shots for real. Let me see. Urek is a goofy nigga. I wouldn't mind if Garam told him to do something and he did it. Remember the flame of Blossom that Urek punched, but was a fraction of Blossom's actual flame that she sealed. I think hers is much stronger. No, I can agree with that. Too late. It's also obvious it's not the only reason Urek is there, as he said to Loose Leg. Back shot, 2 down. The V Spirit move is pretty cool. It feels like reverse control on steroids, like a high level of it. Vam top 10, short and sweet. Loose Leg think he really a part of the irregular club in that panel. Yeah, he is, yo. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cast. Let him brew. Let him brew, man. Bro really pull up on them, hitting them with goofy smile. Arlene's favorite move. Oh, I get it. Back shots. I got it. That's crazy. What do we think, guys? What do we think? Talk to me. Shorter chapter this week. Vam wakes up, pops Enkidu, Gustang and Tramare and Urek speak for a bit. Urek punches it down. Doesn't matter. Says, disconnect, shmish connect. Then Vam's like, someone like me taking advantage of this opportunity? And hit Tramare with the whoop whap. That's about it. How are we feeling? That panel with the 4 of them of the top tiers was hard. V blitzed them. In the panel before, we can see Traumer facing towards V. Further from Gustang, V blitzed past Gustang, Urek, and Traumer to tap Traumer there. Is this BAM power or VAMP power using BAM's potential? I have no idea, Willie. There's so many ways to analyze it. SIU loves these cliffhangers. He's doing what he did when Urek showed up the first time. He found a way to make the same cliffhanger three times. Now twice with V. Arlene chose that Dark Shinsu over Golden Shinsu. V using BAM moveset. V is a master of Zetsu apparently. Well, V has memories and experiences, so he may show BAM how to properly fight. Honestly, when I saw Lustek was behind Gustang in the rankings, I thought he was on some ish, but after seeing Gustang fight, I'm worried about Lustek. Like, can Bro actually do anything? I think we're underestimating what Lustek can do here. I think he's fine. I think he has the means to fight, get away, or hold his own. He's just not as strong as them, but I think he's okay. Looks like V using BAM moves, but better. The Zero Shockwave and Black Shinsu. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. Feeling solid. Can't complain. SCU gave us Gin Ichimaru panel at the end. Creepy devilish smile. Yep. He just used Shinsu skills so far. Seemed like a higher version of what BAM uses. Like I said, spirit moves feels like the reverse flow, but much higher level. I don't know about the move on Tramore, though. This chapter basically confirmed to me that V wanking is going to be astronomical. He basically came back 5 minutes in a different body, and he was able to speed blitz everyone and sneak a family head like it was nothing. I know when V at full power, the narrator going to drop a line about being able to box with Enryu. You think we're going to see those blue flames that was gifted from the GOG against Urek? I guess, maybe. I wasn't thinking about the blue flames, but it's possible. Yeah, I don't see why not. Don't know where this is going. What if SC makes V a problem for Urek power-wise? It feels kind of pointless to me. I mean, Gustang wasn't impressive at all. I'm talking about his own power, so if Lustek is weaker than him, then FUG, bro, what are we doing? That's fair. Kind of fair. Because I do think you can argue Gustang didn't do the most in this fight. You can make the argument. I don't know if I agree, but you can make the argument. Okay, to be fair, with Trom, he go hit in the back with a lost life because of Gustang fight. Zero was Bam's move, though. He learned it from the non-ranker Ha family dude. I don't know that that's a move that's only... I mean, Karaka knows the move. Hajin Sung knows it. Like, is it a Ha family special? Or is it more so just like a... Like, I feel like it wouldn't be weird for me if V knew how to do that. He traveled with urine. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like a better version of what Bam is doing or just something he already knows how to do, but doing it through Bam's body will remain to be seen. We have to wait, I think, a little bit longer to get that confirmation. So, yeah. We are underestimating Lustek. Remember that Ame's dragon from Traumare is actually able to hold his own against Gustang. I heard that apparently that Zero isn't the same as Bam used. Different symbol. This Zero can also mean spirit. Interesting. Here. What's up, Sarade? Lustek is strong, but he's not him, sadly. If Traumare dies here, how do we feel about the 5-year saga to decide Traumare as a villain, to dedicate Traumare as a villain, ending in just him being used as a hype tool for V coming back? I don't think it's a good look. I wouldn't like it. I'd get over it, but I wouldn't like it. I'm not interested in him using the other family heads to overhype V. I'm not even really sure I like this whole body snatching thing that's happening with V yet. Vam. I have to see it play out. I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'm not even convinced that I necessarily like this. But yeah, he cooking. He folding niggas. I see it came at the tail end but this chapter was pretty gas. I'm done the chapter, so yeah. But experience-wise, don't you think other great leaders and Zahard should have surpassed V from that time now because how much they had time to get stronger? Limit X-Breaker, I totally agree with you. Like, if V was dormant and dead, he couldn't have gotten any stronger or learned any more techniques or abilities, and you'd think that these guys would have learned more being alive or whatnot. Unless V was that much stronger than them, and even though they've gotten stronger, V's still alive. But also know that they're distracted by the fact that Gustang and Traumare are having their conflict. Lustek is there, but especially Mazino being there makes things harder. It makes them hard to focus. And it's Bam's body, technically, right? So they know he's an irregular, and one day he can do these things, but they probably weren't expecting him to just blitz them. I asked this question a few weeks back. I think it's appropriate to ask again. How satisfied will you guys be if he takes out the first family head? I don't think that I'm mad if V does it, but I don't want Trauma or Gustang to be used as a stepping stone to slurp V. If it makes contextual sense, like, oh, Trauma, I'm saying a stupid example. He was spying on Arlene when she was changing. I don't like him. I think he's weird, and they have some type of personal conflict, and he wants him out of there because of it. Or during the war with the 13 Great Warriors, V and Arlene, and loose like with everybody else. If some interaction happened or some event happened that made him not like Gustang or Trauma specifically, I'm cool with it. But I don't want to just be like, I'm V, I'm him. I just blitzed Trauma. Now he's dead. Now who's next? It's like, nah. Turn that off. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't. He has done more in one chapter than 60% of the characters in the series. Vam is him. I think SLU wrote some shit about getting stronger inside Bam's body. Did he? V technically with the tower came back as an irregular again. Did he double up? He doubled up on the irregularness. These family heads do seem to have stagnated quite a bit, especially Trauma. My guess is that V will be OP as hell and he will have a time limit gimmick of the body snatching. He told Bam, let me have this body for a sec. Kind of like Naruto and Kurama. Hope it's not like this, but with SLU writing it in season 3, this is very plausible. Do you think Zahard and other family heads are watching this go down? Maybe using mini lighthouses? I think Zahard for sure knows, and maybe Tupari with the God Eye. I don't know how invested every other family head is in this conflict. I don't know if they care that much, but Zahard and Tupari for sure I can see taking a gander. If Trom is dead, Zahard will put in the news, Bam killed the family head and be a war criminal. I like it. Saw you live. Want to show some love. Hope you're doing well. My boy, Valen. I'm great. How you been? I hope you're good too. Hope you're good. I gotta lock in and tap in again with people. I've been so distant this summer, but I do. Hi, babes. Bonjour, mon cœur. Hola, mi corazón. I kind of feel like SCU would have played it safe if he kept V out of the story and just be a flashback. Bringing V back like this is so risky story-wise, in my opinion, but I'm going to pray for the best. I feel it. Did Traumray not cause the war to start with his bullshit with Enkidu? To some degree, depends on your perspective. I don't know what side of the fence you're on, whether you're an Ame person, an Enkidu person, Traumray, Gustang, somewhere in the middle. Could be nuanced depending on who you are. Like how Traumray didn't have his 3 water dragons, his one of the strongest arsenal, and how much stronger after absorbing them. Same should be for the other leaders. Even Loose Like went from getting one shot by Arya Hunt to holding his own against Urek. So V still being above in skills or powers just seems weird. Welcome to Tower of God power scaling. Traumray told V to breed Arlene in order to kick off the war between him and Zahard. Exactly, see? Traumray getting blitz like that is crazy. Imagine getting blitz and backshot from someone who was coming at you from the front. Not front back shots. That's crazy. That's insanity. That's madness. I always end up clicking this into French. I mean, SLU is going to explain V being stronger than the family has by writing some bullshit like V actually did some training inside of the infinite space that is inside of Bam and had infinite time. It's hyperbolic time chamber. I'm joking. When Urek starts sweating next chapter after V gives him a side glance, I would love if Hendo is now going to take revenge for Traumare. What you mean? Why would Hendo do that? As far as we know in terms of good relationships that Hendo has, We know him and Kuna Dwan were like the best defender and spear duo or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about when it comes to the revenge for Traumer. This chapter, what would I rate it? I'm hovering around an 8. An 8. Okay. 8. You're gonna be done at okay. That's a little early. I don't know. I'll let you know. Let me just. I'll make a phone call after. Yeah, I'm probably hovering at about an 8 though. An 8. V and Arlene started a war that required the rest of the irregulars to team up against them two.
Yay!
My boy
Bonita.
Valen.
Peace, peace.
Subscribe with the Prime. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Everything helps. V and Arlene started the war that required the rest of the irregulars to team up against them two. Bro had to be the 1v1 god or something. If not, the war in the past doesn't make sense. If he's as strong as Traumer, then why did they team up to deal with them two?
Peace, peace.
We need more information. There's a strong assumption that Loose Like is cool with V and Arlene, but I think it's very possible he was close to V and didn't have a great relationship with Arlene. Interesting. Hendo is his friend. Is it? Is he? Hendo and Edwin almost guaranteed to be the OG Kun and Rack. Urek gonna give Urek gonna give same treatment as he gives to his son on Zagania. Don't really care much about if V was more powerful than the family heads now. SCU can just make it so he was much stronger than other family heads, always in the past, and that was also the reason why they got rid of him. If somebody killed my friend, I go for his ass. Supposedly, Hendo and him have connection from the Hansung. Oh yes, I had to forget about that. He said, my friend has been looking for you, and he took Hansung Yu onto the ship. And we are all thinking it's Hendo related. I forgot about that. You guys are right. My bad. My fault. I forgot about that. Every little bit. Glad to help. Stay awesome. You too, man. You too. I'm entering the family man era. What's the issue though? If V didn't lose any of his power because his soul was sent out, then he would still be family head level. And as far as we know, souls play an important part in power, right? White's entire thing was the power of souls. He wanted Bam soul specifically. Even Traumer started taking in souls for power. So what if V soul is V soul? There's no reason to assume somehow it got weaker. This means family head entity left the tower and came back as an irregular again. Imagine Arlene is still alive and comes and slaps the shit out of V to send him to sleep for effing with her son. Arlene might be part of the reason this is possible though. She might not be. She might be involved. This V that's inside Bam has memories of the other family heads, which is interesting. Which means it could actually possibly really be V. Like really be him for real though, you know? So yeah. Damn. So is Bam dead? Yep, I feel like Arlene is why V's in Bam, so do I, like a spell or something. The spell, the outside god, something of the sort. Gustang, Traumer, Mazino, Loose Like just in his stance, bro. He's ready to pop a spell at any moment, cause you never know. You're right though. We're talking about the speed blitz. He said, "Do you mean me?" And it looked like the only person who followed his movement was Mazino. He's like, "Baby." Yeah, Mazino followed his movement though, which probably means he could have probably stopped him or done something. I don't know, but he's confused because it's Bam. He's sticking out, right? But he doesn't know it's not really Bam. It's Vamu. This is Voodoo. No, Yodu. I don't know what's the opposite of Y. X. This is I don't know. V became a hater and stuff like Goofy Smile. I think if it's really the soul of V, then it's probably likely that Arlene put his soul in there in the first place. She's the master of the spells after all. By the way, I think the black since she was Vam powers, not Bam. That explains why he destroyed that as Zahard and White. I feel like Arlene is why V's and Bam. You know what's funny? Urek might not know about V, so he might think Bam is just tweaking. he might. He might. I don't know. I don't know what he does and doesn't know at this point. That's a good point. Would be funny if she did it and ends up calling it a monster, her own creation, Frankenstein ish right there. Would have put it past it. Would have never believed all this people would be in the same room. It's on God. It's funny as F that Bam's biggest character moment, which was making that line that's supposed to represent him, ended up being someone else. Arlene had to play a part in my mind with the spells and shit, at least partially with how V souls in Bam's body. We know Max Seth knows how to do that type of ish or something similar. He made a whole human after all, or was it multiple? Don't remember. So we can be involved. This might be disproved in the upcoming chapters, but I have a strong feeling V, if it's him, doesn't know that he's inside his son. From what we've seen of him, I don't think he'd agree to take over his son's body knowingly. He did say, "Give me your body temporarily," and that you are a child made for revenge, though. Why would he push back? I understand why V has only called Bam a child of revenge, not his son, and he's showing no love towards him because Bam is not the son of V anymore. V child was killed and now it's a different soul. I don't know. V and Arlene might have different agendas. Like V said to Bam, "You were born for revenge," but V was alive when Bam was born before Zahard killed him, so he couldn't have had a baby on some spare my baby type ish. Maybe his agenda could change later. Don't think Urek knows about V, but he could. Do you think Urek is, if necessary, will kill Bam for the good of the tower in that form? No. I think he'll try to wake him up instead. If this is Bam with balls, I was getting so annoyed with the recent Bam indecision and look lost. Because if Bam was V's son, then it would have been a bit like Naruto meeting with Naruto the first scene. So, will we see a return of the soul stirring ladle? You think the soul stirring ladle can do something here? I mean, I forgot what it does already. Maybe. Crack theory, every time Bam was ever cool, it wasn't Bam, it was V. That's funny. Crazy foreshadowing. Would be cool if Urek takes him with him and teaches him to control it. So however you knew from the beginning Bam was V and loose like, she mentioned something like 12 chapters ago, Bam, you might regret going to the Grand Hall. She did. She foreshadowed this. She did. Shitty fathers are pretty common in these type of shonen stories, LOL. Wouldn't be surprised if V is. I don't even know, man. This chapter is kind of insane, kind of wild. But it was short, though. It was short. This man said, "You're so ignorant, you can't even make instant noodles." Like, yeah, that's crazy incompetent. But Bellarear, what was he thinking? Go now. They're attracted. And then Enkidu got himself popped like a balloon. Like a balloon. What's your guys' favorite panel this week? What would you rate the chapter out of 10? I'm at an 8-ish, floating around an 8. And what was your favorite piece of dialogue? Favorite piece of dialogue for me was probably Gustang telling this man, "You're so ignorant. You don't read. You can't read. And you can barely make instant noodles." That might have been my favorite line. Favorite panel? It might be Loose Leg, but it also might be the one where they're all like, actually this one's cold too. That fist is absolute violence. That could be one too, but it was more so like this one. with everybody looking at what happened. Gustang, Chamare, Mazino, and Luslek. Like, that seems crazy to me and significant, you know? God damn. Vam Smile, 8 out of 10. You had a good run, Chamare, respect. Enkidu knew we can't move around him. Facts. Fave Panda might just be loose like standing there ready to pull a trigger. Bro is focused. He is locked in. He is laser focused because he said at any moment these guys can pack me. I gotta be able to. I gotta cast these seeds and spells, and these seeds like really quickly. Urek has been getting called up by these old niggas the whole arc. Yeah, he has. They can't fold him. They can't whip his ass though. Wonder if Bam's body will have some sort of muscle memory, producing stronger attacks. Know that Bam is making such better use of his abilities. I wouldn't put it past Bam being able to do that. Tramray being made to feed fave panels, 10 out of 10. Urek, shot Pikachu face, takes the cake for me. Bro, those scrubs, Bellerin and Enkidu were so annoying to me that Bam didn't just F them up earlier quickly. I'm kind of mad that V had to do it. They felt weak as ish, but somehow Bam was taking over forever to take them down so they can just yap. Gustan thinking about Urek and how this guy gets trapped in the tower and doesn't get out. That was funny. He's like, "You're trapped in here? You? Is this a joke?" The red light folks really thought they were gonna be the stars of the show. Then Urek showed up and then Vamp shows up. Then everyone's probably gonna forget that they even showed up. Gustan talking ish, Enkidu getting blown up, and a 7.5. I feel it. Yeah, 7.5 to an 8 makes sense to me. But do you guys think V is closer to the level of Mazino, Zahard, and Enryu? Or more so closer to the level of like Kunadwan, Ariehan, and the other family heads? Last thing I'll ask, and then we're going to transition to the Tube of the Use. Jihad in the cut, waiting to strike, bet. This final reaction panel is also solid, especially from Gustang and Tramre. Eyes wide open, loose like panel, looks like he's close to tears of enjoyment. Hopefully, just John Weird. Hard to see what trash folks thought they were gonna do even without Urek. I'm not surprised V was able to one shot Enkidu like that. He's clearly much faster than Bam. He split bits everyone on the battlefield except Urek. The Urek is a hard tier. If you said V was stronger than everyone besides Fanta, I would not blink an eye at this point. I don't know. I don't think I like that. I think he's a hard level, not Enryu Red Towers on another level. Back when he was alive, yes, but now I'm not so sure. I would assume not Urek or Zahard level. I think Enkidu was way past Marino Zahard. Urek is not messing with admin. Same with Jihad. I don't think just because you can kill an an administrator makes you like necessarily better or worse. But I hear you. I think V is around the top dogs. I don't know about Vam though. Yeah, the next question we have to ask ourselves is like, will they struggle for control? Is it a one-time thing? Is it a limited time thing? Where do we go from here? It's a question. Back when he was alive, definitely. Now I think he has the power, but if he uses Bam's body, he might not have the body to go up against them fully. He would have to reinforce the ish out of that body. I agree. Well said. Any final comments, thoughts, concerns, predictions, ratings, points of interest? We'll wait a little bit. But it was a good chapter. But yeah, this panel that I have right here, with them all reacting, it was clean. Are you ready for the moment Vam is guard down and this all over just to get stabbed in the back by Wagnan? I'm ready for it. Personally, V being stronger than Zahard makes no sense. It's very plausible that Zahard got stronger after V's death. You would think so, right? You would think so, but who knows at this point? Who knows? And maybe he was that much stronger than them. All they've done is close the gap and finally catch up. It's just dependent on your interpretation of things. At the end of the day. Without further ado, Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to transition to the U of Tube in about 10-15 minutes after I answer these last two things, and come join us there and see what the other community the greater community has to think. Just don't cut away from SIU. We don't need to see the other chapters for a bit. The funny thing is that all this V thing showed us is that Bam's body is ready to take a family head on, but his willpower and training are lacking too much. Wagner gave the weapon to Rachel. She'll push Bam and stab him, just waiting for the right time. The boy never learns. I think Zahard has to get another tier of power since he was all really active last. Wait, I think Zahard has to get to another tier of power since he was last really active. Cause Gustang was genuinely impressed by Urek's strength. If Zahard was on that level, I feel like Gustang wouldn't be that impressed. This has been my question. If we give Thorn to Urek, what makes us think he can't do the same admin and take his Shinsu away? I don't know. It's a great question to ask, though. And we'll continue with this discussion on YouTube. So Wagner's weapon will kill the evil inside V and Baminian. This is what some people are thinking. Some people are wondering if it's Bam and V supposed to stop the body, supposed to be in the body, but it depends. I could find somewhere to sit and read. Okay, all right, babes. I'll let you know. But I'll let you know. But yeah, Zahard planning gonna be insane if he set up the sword just to kill Vam. That'll be insane. Giving it to Ja Wagner so early. Just didn't know what's going to happen since you saw him and his eyes. Then I have to wonder if Bam will get stronger in a weird way after this. Will he not? There's just so much to consider. And we don't have enough information yet. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. Come join us in 5-6 minutes on YouTube to continue the discussion with the larger community there. And I am excited now. It's Vam season. November Patreon. I appreciate you guys as always to support. I need it. I really do. We got to get more people. But shout out to the CBLs and certified BAM lovers. That's the first tier. I appreciate you guys. But also a huge shout out to the Priest of Fire. They might be the real CBL. That's Brillith Gang. The best character in Kubera. But the biggest shout out to the 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to my tier 3s. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Ketan, Lucky Roo, Muzaka, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Wolf, Zyler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Cisco, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. It's winter. It's getting cold. I'm going to need to warm myself up with some money. Yeah.